course, welcome to our second hour of Smart Men's Business. And of course, this is your daily kickstart from 7 a.m. to actually 9:55 a.m. And of course, we are here to give you information that you need regarding business. So just if you want to know what is trending, what is happening, and of course today we are talking about digital marketing and how it is impactful on the economy. If you've not yet embraced digital marketing, I don't know what you're doing, people, because I mean, people are gonna see your products. People want to know what you're selling. You could be your first supporter. It could be, it's good actually to be your number one fan of the things that you do. But anyway, don't forget the markets on Zabu are going to be open 30 minutes from now, 8:15 a.m. And of course, they say no hassle. You don't need to walk around with a lot of money. What you need to do is just get your smartphone or button phone and just dial *292#. And for the prompts, you can learn about the product, or you can go straight to the bonds if you know what you want. But investment is as low as 15,000 Ugandan shillings. That is the lowest you can go for. So I'm here to let you know that Monday to Friday, those are their working days, except for public holidays, which I don't think we have this week. So today, when it clocks 8:15 a.m., please knock on their door and they're going to be able to open up for you till 3:15 p.m. Beyond that, you're not going to get them. So Zabu says, my money, my future, and of course, powered by Alltech East Africa, telling you to do something new. Well, I know really, as we are ending the month, people are thinking on how the next month is going to be, or maybe how the week is going to end. We are in the second day. Monday may have not gone easy for you, but then we are glad it's indeed a Tuesday and you've woken up and grateful, like some people say. But anyway, I know you need a little bit of motivation. You need to zhuzh up your energy so that you get working. Anyway, let's get inspired for this morning. And of course, the difficult part of it all is taking the action, but the rest are tenacity. But anyway, yesterday we talked about it. Anyway, now the thing is, implementing something actually can be hard. It's easier to think about something, but then implementing may be a little bit hard. You may come up with a lot of excuses. I don't have capital, I do not have A, B, C, and D, and then it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But then starting up something, you need a lot. You need to consult people that have been in the business or have been in the industry for some time. You have to be willing and open to being scrutinized, to being critiqued. It's good. It's good, you know, for people to face you and tell you know what, A, B, C, and D. If you're not ready for that, surely I don't think you're ready for anything. So think all you want to think, but then at the end of the day, make sure that you act on it. At least at the end of the year, those very thoughts that you've had, that business idea that you've had, at least by the end of the year, make sure you have done something for yourself, because it's going to be absurd if all those thoughts are not being implemented. And it's funny how you tell people your thoughts and you share with them and they steal your knowledge. So, you see? So definitely, whatever is in your mind that is making you unsettled, please make sure you settle it by the end of this year. But anyway, the first one about CSR, that is corporate social responsibility, I mean hosting local people, local events. It's good actually. Don't be all showing off when you go to your village, your area, your local area there, showing off on people, you know, that you're the big person. Sometimes what people want is to know you. Okay, give back to the community. Let the people know you're around, that you love them, that you care for them. You know, do a little bit of charity, which is good. You could actually gather around kids, and maybe it could be like a family day out for most people. You know, fund that. You have the money. Why shouldn't people know you? I mean, what is it for? So those small things actually matter, because at the end of the day, if you're running for MP, if you're running for LC, if you're running for any position here in Uganda, they are the locals that are your #1 fund. So if you've been feeling yourself, that is why most people have issues like, oh, this person has not been in the area, we do not know the person. You've been going straight to your home, you just get out when you're going. You know, you never walk out. The only time you walk out is maybe when you're going to church. You're just indoors. Do something. Do something. Greet people. Have an event. Have a bull roasting. Invite people around. It is very, very good. There people get to know you. People get to socialize with each other. You never know. You could bring the people that have been rivals together and sit at the table and eat together. It could be the change that people need. Anyway, that is what we had today. So do host some people, do host events. It could be a small event, it could be big, depending on what you prefer. Anyway, that is what we're here to give you motivated. Keep positive, do what you're supposed to do. At the end of the day, get out, okay? That is what it is. Anyway, we are still discussing matters regarding digital marketing and its impact on the economy. And of course, right about now, I'm joined with Andrew Barije, and we are still talking this matter of digital marketing. You know, earlier we were talking with Godwin, and we realized that digital marketing in Uganda is a little bit there. It's not there yet, because we have a few companies that have. We have been talking about Jumia, we have Stanbic, we have MTN, the telecommunication companies are also embracing digital marketing, and of course, maybe where I can see that the impact is on social media, marketing. Social media, people are marketing. If you go on Instagram, people are posting their products. If you go on TikTok, people are doing videos. I mean, YouTube.
Okay.
So social media is where maybe a little bit influencing a little bit, but then digital marketing is the way to go. And I believe if we embrace it, people are going to know us. People know you. They know your products. So I mean, you're out there and make it fun. That's what we're talking about. Make it fun. Don't make it so serious. You know, for Ugandans, you have to lose enough for Ugandans for people to like you. That's what I've realized.
Yeah, you're actually very right. But of course, we also need to understand that if we are discussing about matters to do with the digital marketing, we need to also consider the aspect of internet penetration. Yes, because now if I go through statistics here, it shows me that the internet penetration in Uganda has actually grown from 2.5% in 2010 to 29.1%. That is in 2022. And now, of course, which means that there are now over 13.9 million internet users. Of course, now we are looking at here at the impact of the digital marketing, because once we have realized the importance of digital marketing, then it's the responsibility of the stakeholders to put up the infrastructure which is needed. But that infrastructure may not only be for digital marketing, but can also be to the benefit of others. For example, with digital marketing, there has been an increase in internet adoption. You know, we've seen 29.1%, 2.5% in 2010. Can you imagine? To 29.1%. Now, this is attributed to digital marketing. You know, it has increased internet penetration. But then this internet penetration is also used for other factors, not only digital marketing. So it serves the rest. Then we also see some aspects now, like how, like what you're seeing on your screens there. The digital economy in Uganda is expected to actually reach $10 billion by 2025.
That's good.
And this represents a significant growth opportunity for businesses and the economy as a whole. You know, it's $10 billion, but you see, sometimes I'm trying to ask myself about the taxation rate, because some of these companies, I mean, taxation can easily be avoided. That's the only disadvantage. They make more money, but the taxation bit of it. Now, we also see that the digital marketing has helped to create over 10,000 jobs. It has created 10,000 jobs in Uganda. And of course, this includes jobs in the digital marketing itself. I mean, there are some agencies we know, there is social media, marketing, and e-commerce. We've seen quite a number of e-commerce organizations coming on. We have Chikubo Online, we have
Chiku, we have
Chiku is Ugandan, yeah. Chikubo, exactly. And I think even there are a number of them. There's something I landed on, I've forgotten the name. Then we also see a GDP, a boost of GDP by $2 billion US. This is due to increased sales and productivity that businesses have achieved as a result of that is digital marketing. And of course, we also see Uganda's revenue base, you know, increasing by $100 million US. That is due to digital marketing. So this is money that is generated from digital marketing. Now, this is due to the increased profits that actually businesses have been in position to make, you know, as a result of digital marketing. So it is positive. It is here to stay, you know.
Of course, why wouldn't it be here to stay? I mean, we are in an era where we are all going digital. Why would it not actually be the sole reason as to why people are getting money?
Getting the money.
Getting the money, because I mean, people are doing online things. You order something on Jumia and it's reached out. You've seen, like, in the corner there is always like Jumia products, like the discount. You're like, oh, okay, I think I could buy this. So you just purchase and it's delivered to you.
It's delivered to you. Yeah. Very, very impressive in there. Now, of course, we also see that a study by the World Bank found out that actually digital marketing can increase sales for businesses by up to 20%. That is a study by the World Bank. And now this is something on a global perspective. Though, some of these factors vary depending on what country you're in. Depending on the internet infrastructure, depending on that digital infrastructure that is available in a given country. In some countries, it may be up to 15%, up to 18%, but generally, it's talking about a fairly performing economy. As the World Bank found that digital marketing can increase sales for business by 20%. Still, a study by McKinsey and Company found that digital marketing can create up to 10 million jobs in Africa by 2025. You know, everything now we are projecting into 2025, 2 years from now. The same applies to a study that is by the International Telecommunication Union, which found out that the digital economy contributes up to 10% of GDP in some African countries. So GDP contribution is also a very important factor to really consider in there. And of course, we know that it's powerful. It's a powerful tool that can help businesses grow and contribute to the economy. Now, the impact of digital marketing on Uganda's economy is still in its early stages, but it's already significant. And as internet penetration and digital literacy continue to grow in Uganda, the impact of digital marketing definitely is expected to grow even further. We've seen, of course, the Ministry of ICT advocating, trying to establish stable infrastructure.
And telling people, actually calling upon people to learn more of ICT related.
Yeah, and actually, because you get to realize that when we talk about digital marketing, there is this element of robots, right? Some people might want customer care services, and now there is this aspect of artificial intelligence. Of course, I know we've talked about AI for quite some time, but this is something that is unavoidable as long as you're talking about digital. We have what we call chatbots, where people can actually get help. You text something, and before you know it, you get a reply so fast. In case probably you received the product and it's not up to the standards like how you expected it to be. So you have the right to actually text back to that person to that company that delivered that to you, and you'll have to get immediate feedback. Because remember, you're dealing with thousands of customers here, and you may not be able to attend to them as an individual. So they have that automated messages, chatbots, AI generated. So all that, because once we have digital marketing developed in a country, you get to realize that even the AI, the other side, is also going to be boosted much more further. And we shall really have something very, very amazing as a result of that. And with time, we can also develop softwares that can be able to read, they can be able to read the market trends and tell you how you're performing, and it can show you that what are those goods that have been on demand the more. So all that can guide you in decision making when it comes to the stock you're purchasing, because you have already, I love YouTube, it does the analytics, the data analytics, your viewers, how many hours they are watching your video, and now this applies to those that are monetizing their accounts. Those statistics really matter. So the same applies to digital marketing. For example, the e-commerce platform. The more we embrace this, we shall be forced to actually venture, because I may not be in position to actually tell if you come to my shop and I give you this, you buy it. I may not be able to tell the trend at which customers are buying, as compared to when they are purchasing online, because the records are being kept somewhere on the server. So that information can be used by this platform to process and tell me that according to this month, this has been the product on most demand. So because of this, I would advise that next month, let's try this. And now that's an AI-based e-commerce platform running all of that, And of course, still, if you take a look at the trends of digital marketing in Uganda, investing in e-commerce, optimizing mobile devices there. And as you can see, yes, what I've been talking about is using technologies like chatbots, augmented reality, and artificial intelligence. All right, that is what is happening with that digital marketing. Let's wait 2025 and see to what extent will the public have embraced this. Well, it's exactly 25 minutes past 8. This is Smart Men's Business. Andrew Barije, Masika Tsime, and definitely in the first hour we had Goodwin and still Masi as they were driving you all the way. But of course, before we get into the break, I love to remind you that the markets on the Zabo platform are on as I speak right now. You can kindly participate by simply dialing *292#, which is the USSD code that will avail you with options where you can be in position to actually buy government bonds and securities. This is for just a fee of 15,000 Ugandan shillings, and you can be able to invest now. At 8:15 a.m., that's when the markets open, and they close at 3:15 p.m. That is East African time. This is effective Monday up to Friday, apart from the weekends and the public holidays when those markets cannot be accessed. But of course, that's not the big deal here, unless you have the rest of the days to capitalize and make money. Something which I believe is quite important when it comes to your financial growth and development. And that's why Zabo boldly and confidently comes out and tells you, well, it's my money, it's my future. And Altex East Africa also tells you that you need to do something new for yourself. Remember, it is 2023. Well, now we'll take a break, and of course, coming up is business and entertainment and sport.